Hey guys, NASCAR Mobile 48 back in, and welcome back to another edition of Birthday Gifts. This is the 7th time that I will be doing birthday gifts, and I even told you guys before that birthday gifts will be pushed back to a week or maybe even 2 weeks later because I ordered some die casts and they haven't been reached out yet in the mail, but I was able to get a find at Target on Monday and also find at that hobby store that I told you guys about the last couple years where I got that big 124 Jimmie Johnson die cast and those little cool 164 scales last year, and now I come back here for the third year in a row and man, I found a crap ton. And we even got some next gen test cars, so this is going to be big. Now, the cars that I said that would be a part of the birthday gifts that I ordered, those will just be in a separate video. They won't be counted as birthday gifts. This will be counted as birthday gifts. And the video that I had planned, I believed on Thursday, yeah, tomorrow, that's pushed back to next week because we have this going on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this review. Let's start off with old generation and then we'll head into the next gen. Makes sense, doesn't it? Starting off with the oldest car I have Richard Petty's 1992 STP car Grand Prix, and oh man, this is a... When you go to any hobby store and you find a Richard Petty diecast, you have to pick up one. Like, there were so many 43 cars, I had to go with one that looks pretty modern but old at the same time, but still a really cool piece I was able to find. As you can see, has a nice STP logo right there, the number 43 iconic, the blue and petty orange, or the petty blue and petty orange, whatever you call it. Oil treatment on this on the side right there, just an amazing piece I was able to find. Good thing I was able to find this because I have not had an old Richard style, an old style of a Richard Petty car, except for like the one from the Cars movie, but that doesn't count. But still, a really cool piece I was able to find, and I believe this was only like $3.99, so a really good pickup for a nice collectible that you're able to find at a hobby store. Because my hobby store that I found is called Hobbytown USA. You guys may have one in whatever state you live in, or just go to any antique store or any Hobby Lobby store. They should have some NASCAR diecasts. I've been going here 3 years in a row now, and I found myself another good piece. Really cool looking car. You can't go wrong with the petty blue or petty orange. So that's it for him. Just a really cool scheme, and I like the blue on the bottom, the underbody of the car. It looks really awesome. The blue window net, really cool attention to detail. I don't know how the actual one in real life looks. I don't know how the actual one in real life looks, but this one is really awesome. Nice STP car. So that will do it for Richard Petty. Let's move on to the next driver. Now, next up, we have Michael Waltrip's 2001 Napa Pepsi 400 car, the car where he finished second and was able to finish and celebrate with his teammate Dale Earnhardt Jr. back then. Just an amazing day for the whole organization, the whole team. Dale Jr. getting his win at Daytona, and what a cool piece this is. The Napa Auto Parts car, then you have the stars aligned, then you have the nice red and white American flag with the already Napa blue on it. Got the stars in the back, the stars on the deck lid, got the iconic 15 logo from DEI. Hopefully the Wicked Witch of the South doesn't come after me for this video, but still really cool. Got the nice looking tires. It's basically the same scale as the Jimmie Johnson diecast I got last year, and as you can see right there, I believe that's the RCCA logo right there, approval. And also, really cool thing about this car is, if I can get it open, there you go. The hood opens so you can see inside the engine of the... Oops, this thing falls off like that. I'm trying to see if I can focus in on the engine of the car. Maybe if I go back, yeah, you can kind of see it. Nothing really much, but still really cool. And then you also have the Napa logo underneath of the hood, so really cool attention to detail. Fortunately, the back doesn't open, but this one I believe was $5.99, so really cool pickup. The only reason it's $5.99 because the hood opens, but still really cool piece to pick up from that hobby store. Really cool car, really iconic car from one of the greatest and most emotional victories and finishes of all time. This is actually my first Dodge car, and hopefully I can get some more Dodge cars in the future, whether they're old or new. Dodge coming into the sport pretty soon. We'll see if they'll come back, but a really cool piece. Another $5.99 because the hood opens, as you can see, got the Dodge dealers logo on top. But now this one opens up a lot more than the old Michael Waltrip one. Now you can actually see inside of the car. There's a little bit of a string right there. I'm not really sure. I think it's from the tire, but you can really see. So let me try again with this Michael Waltrip car, see if I can open it. Yeah, I can't open it any more than this one, but still really cool attention to detail right there. It has the rubber tire, so it was $5.99 like I said, and then you have the actual colors of like the exhaust right here and the underbody of the car. Really cool pickup, the white and red Dodge dealers car driven by Kasey Kahne back in 2007. The one thing that makes this car really weird is that it's like tilted, it's like bent like that. That's what makes it look weird, but I don't know if that's a Dodge thing or just the way they made this car, but still really cool looking piece. The iconic 9 car from, I believe, what was the name of the team? I think it was Evernham, Petty Evernham, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not fully blown on my NASCAR history, but still a really cool piece to find indeed. I think that's a onboard camera on the top. Got a nice contingency sponsors. Really cool piece I was able to find at the hobby store. Really cool Kasey Kahne car. You can't go wrong with the Dodge car, literally, especially if it's from Petty Evernham Motorsports themselves. So really cool piece I was able to find. And now the final 1/64 scale diecast I was able to get was Brian Scott's 2014 Shore Lodge Chevy Camaro from the NASCAR Nationwide Series at the time. I believe that was the last year they went as a Nationwide Series before they switched over to Xfinity in 2015. This was probably the most random car I got, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I thought it looked pretty cool, and I always wanted like an old Nationwide car. I mean, I have a Regan Smith old Nationwide car, but I just wanted to get like an actual one, because that one was like Walmart car. This one is just like an actual authentic car. Really cool looking. Got the number 2 logo for RCR. That's the same font that Sheldon Creed runs today. Really cool looking scheme. I actually like the design of it. It's kind of like ghosted a little bit. You have like the white fading to the gray into the black in a little bit. I don't know what Shore Lodge is. I mean, I see Idaho. I guess that's where their headquarters is, but I'll look up and see what Shore Lodge is. But still really cool looking. Got the whole Nationwide Series logo with some of the contingency sponsors. This was a random one to get because I thought it looked cool. I mean, there were some others I could have gotten, but I'm going to save that for next year. But still a really cool looking piece I was able to get at the hobby store. Literally just anything from the modern era, something before 2016. If I see it, I want to pick it up, literally. But still, a really cool car I was able to find. Also, I looked it up. Shore Lodge is apparently a hotel, 4-star hotel, located in Idaho. So there's only one out there in the world. So it's really cool that you have like a single hotel in America sponsoring a NASCAR. So I wonder if that's gotten them up as of then, but I don't know how many career wins Brian Scott has in Xfinity. He probably has a couple, I think. I mean, it's Brian Scott, the same driver that drove the 44 car and literally wrecked Almirola one time before they became teammates, so I'm not going to get into that one. But let's move on to the 124 scale diecast. Okay, move the camera a little bit just to get this angle, but here we have, I believe this is Johnny Benson's 2001 Valvoline car. I'm not sure whose car this is, what exact year it is. I mean, I read underneath of the box and it said Mark Martin, so I still don't know, but I'm just gonna go with Johnny Benson. As you can see, the nice Pontiac Grand Prix, really cool retro car in my opinion. Just, you can't go wrong with the Valvoline scheme, especially like you see all of this going on. It kind of looks like throw up. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still really cool to have this one. First Pontiac car, actually, in my opinion. I mean, I think the Richard Petty car is a Pontiac Grand Prix. I'm not really sure, but you said there it says Eagle One polishes, waxes, and cleaners. So I guess that's another sponsor. But as you can see, it has the NASCAR 2000 logo right there and some more contingency sponsors. Whenever I see big contingency sponsors like this, it reminds me of the movie Cars, because that's where I first saw those big sponsors. But you have the nice red wheels. They're sort of rubbery, and then you have the red rims right there to match the Valvoline scheme. Really cool car. I mean, I bet you guys have seen this car so many times not in person, but on diecast and just so many throwbacks, but this is still a really cool Valvoline scheme you cannot mess with. And then just the 10 car logo, that is awesome. I really do like it. I like it better than Almirola's 10 car font, but still a real oops. Okay, hopefully I didn't damage that. But hopefully this is a really cool scheme to you guys. It's a really cool scheme to me. I'm gonna definitely put it on my shelf next to my TV, but really cool. And it was also in a Hot Wheels box that I found. So if you guys know what exact car I'm talking about, let me know if you guys know who the driver is. I mean, I see the signature up here, of course, but I'm not good at cursive. I think that's Johnny Benson. That has to be. Is it? Yeah, I think it is Johnny Benson. It can't be a Mark Martin, so that's why I'm going to go with Johnny Benson. And then the final one, and this is by far the best 1/24 scale I've ever found. I mean, I love the Jimmy Johnson one. I mean, I'm a Jimmy Johnson fanatic ever since I became a fan, but this one is a hot scheme. You can't beat this. Dale Earnhardt's 2001 Good Wrench Service Plus Oreo scheme. I love it because, first of all, Oreos, that's my favorite cookie ever. There is no other cookie out in the world that can beat Oreos. But then you have, of course, the Dale Earnhardt black, you have the white, but instead of the red outline of the three and just the line up here, it's blue for Oreo. It is just awesome. And this was in 2001, so of course I know that year, but I actually don't know. Did Dale Earnhardt actually run this scheme in 2001? Like, did he run this, like, was this supposed to be a scheme that he run in the future 2001, or was this a scheme that he ran in, like, one of the, like, the Daytona Duels or, like, the Budweiser Shootout? I'm not really sure. Please let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said, I lack some NASCAR history, but a really cool scheme. You just, as a NASCAR fan, it doesn't matter if I was a fan for 7 years or if I was a fan for, like, 2-3 years, you have to get a Dale Earnhardt scheme. Literally. I mean, I saw a Dale Jr. Budweiser car that I was looking to get, but $50, this one was actually free because I got the Johnny Benson car over there for $20, and then I also got this one for $20, but apparently it was free because for NASCAR diecast at that store it said buy one get one free. So really cool right there. I could have gotten the Dale Jr., but it was $50, so I don't think it counted. I think it depended on the same price. But enough about that. You just have to admire this one. I mean, I like the Oreo they have right there, the Oreo logo everywhere, the Good Wrench. It's just a good mix of having Oreo and Good Wrench. I mean, literally, Dale Earnhardt and Dale Jr. back in the day sponsored Oreos, and heck, Dale Jr. still has Oreos a part of them to this day, or actually back in 2020 when Michael Annett sponsored it in that one throwback race. But still, this is a really cool piece. This is definitely one of my favorite 1/24 scales that I have because it's like one of 3, but still really cool piece I was able to pick up. Hopefully I can find some other cool stuff there next year to pick up, but just, oh man, happy birthday, look at that. You can't beat this, you literally can't. So that's gonna do it for the old school diecast. Now let's fast forward 20 years into the next gen era. So here are some of the next gen test cars that I was able to pick up at Target. So I'm just going to go by these one by one and compare them with some 1/64 Gen 6 cars, and we'll just take a look at all of them. It comes with a free card inside, so really cool to go ahead and open this up. So let's start with probably the most least accurate one, but something fans would really want to see. Let's start off with Chris Buescher. But before I do, I just want to like show the box right here. It has like the next gen cars on the back. It doesn't, unlike the other waves, it doesn't show like, oh, what other next gen test cars you can pick up. So that's kind of weird, but still really cool. But I just want to like show myself opening this because this is the first time I'm actually opening a next gen car. It doesn't matter if it's a test car, it's still part of the next gen. Ooh, we have a lot of reading. The stars in the NASCAR Cup Series look to the track in the fall of 2021 to put the 2022 next-gen car through its paces. The September multi-day test at Daytona was the first chance NASCAR had to see how multiple next-gen cars would perform on a super speedway. Then in October 2021 on the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway, 21 cars took part in the first organizational test, giving teams the chance to tune on the new model. And we have the next-gen logo right here. So I think they're individual, like looking like, yeah, they're really specific detail, because that gives like the Ford Mustang next-gen, but this one gives the Chevy for Daniel Suarez. So let's go ahead and stop talking and look at Chris Buescher. Yes, there's already a difference already. Oh my goodness. Yes, there is a difference. You have the Mustang logo. I mean, it's kind of off-centered, so Lionel, you might want to fix that. Anyway, got the this is the 21 Fastenal logo, but I mean scheme, but it has the 17 logo where it should be instead of slanted forward, but I can't change what NASCAR does. But oh, you have the big spoiler, the rear diffuser. Oh, and you have the underbody. Oh, I wanted to touch the rear diffuser. Like, okay. I'm starting to. All right, I need to chill. Okay. All right, we're back. All right. But still, oh, the way the new Ford Mustang looks just so sleek. Just looks like a cool looking car, and just the body of it and the way the car looks is just very awesome. I mean, you cannot beat that. I've been waiting for how long to touch one of these next gen cars, and I finally get to. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. But now let's do a comparison with the 2021 version. So here are the differences, similarities. So of course it's Ford, but this one's kind of more centered than this one, than the Ford logo. Got the Fastenal logo. The Fastenal logo, of course, is bigger, but since they have these hood vents, they had to make it a bit smaller. Then you have the Ford look of the grille, very different. Same thing with the headlights, or fake headlights. And on the side, everything's like basically the same with the 17 car, this one, because they're the same scheme, but this one has one exhaust right here. This one, well, it should have two, but it doesn't have the detail right there. You have the sponsors, and then you have the back. This one's more of a stock. It has just like a flat back. This one's more rounded, symmetrical. Oh, I forgot to do the shot. Oh, look how symmetrical that thing is. Look at how symmetrical that is. Compared to this one, it's a bit upsetting. But there you go. Still got the Fastenal logo, the 17 car logo. Have the side, of course, but the underneath of the car. This is the 164 and the next gen. The rear diffuser on the back, this one has no such thing. But really cool looking to see these next gen cars compare with these 164s. So see a big difference in what the next gen model looks like. So really cool to look at Chris Buescher. Now let's move on to the next driver. Now we're going to look at a Chevy. Oh man, Austin Dillon. Of course, the front end of the Chevy is still the same as how it was before. Just the symmetry of the car is beautiful. And you have the 3-car logo. Of course, slanted forward, because that's what NASCAR wanted. But you have the Bass Pro, so it kind of looks good. It's just good it's not warped onto the front end right there. You got the Tracker Off-Road logo. The rear diffuser, of course, the best thing in the house. Got the big spoiler. Got Tracker Off-Boats. Really cool, the underbody right here. 2022 Camaro ZL1 used under license, Lionel Racing, made in China. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's look at the 2021 version. So, of course, this car... Well, the front end of this one is higher than the one right here, but you still have the logo, so they were still able to make the logo pretty big. Actually, it kind of looks bigger than this one, so that's really good. Of course, they don't have like the striped of the side of the car for the paint scheme. It's just a test car, remember that, but still you can see a difference with how they have the number placement right there, one exhaust compared to the two that's non-visible right here. The rear ends are different. You got the regular spoiler right there, has Camaro ZL1. This one just has the giant ass spoiler. It has the Tracker Off-Boats as well with the Camaro logo and the big rear diffuser that you can notice right there. On top, still got the 3. This one, with these test cars, of course, they won't have like the names of the drivers because just a test car. But I'm actually wondering if they're gonna have it like just like for these cars, like it'll show like their name and of course like the sponsor. So well, not the NASCAR Cup Series, but it just has like their name. So we'll see with the next gen car when we get an actual paint scheme instead of these test cars, but still really cool to look at. So the Chevy front end's basically the same like I said, but still really cool to look at a Chevrolet. So nice Austin Dillon test car. And also for these test cars, I'm going to be using them in my reviews. So I'll use Austin Dillon, Daniel Schwartz, Chris Buescher, and Cole Custer, and everyone else will be a lame Gen 6, but still really cool. Let's move on to Cole Custer now. Now we have Cole Custer's next gen test car. What a beauty this one is. Now, what's kind of weird at first, like you see the Ford logo The grill is a bit high up, but at least the Ford actual logo is centered. You have the Stewart-Haas Racing logo. I like Stewart-Haas Racing because they have or just Ford in general, they have like the little number inside of a circle logo right there. You got the 41 looking pretty cool. Got the Ford right there. You can really see the visible one exhaust Stewart-Haas Racing. The rear diffuser, oh, I could just kiss it. Actually, alright, I had to. Don't question me. Alright, there we go. Got the rear diffuser, the big spoiler, like I said. The cool looking number. I actually like this number. If they actually use this in Stewart-Haas Racing, that'd actually be pretty cool. But anyway, still, like I said, just like with the Ford, the only difference that they have is, right, the Ford grill is actually where it's supposed to be. This one is not. It's a bit too raised up. This one is perfectly centered, the blue oval, but this one is off-centered. But still, really cool looking. 2022 Ford Mustang used under license. I don't have the comparison with the Cole Custer. I mean, I do have this, but I was talking about like scheme and stuff to match and everything, but you can still see the difference. But this is a 2019 Ford Mustang when they first came out with that, but still really cool looking. And now let's move on to the final one, Daniel Suarez. And now we have Daniel Suarez's test car. I like that you can kind of see a little bit of a difference with the numbers because they're supposed to be reflective numbers, but they're not actually, but they still look cool. Got the Chevy logo right there, the big Trackhouse logo. Then you have the 99. It's a little bit too far out there, but it's still not really that warped. Yeah, the Trackhouse logo. Then you have our house right there. 44. Just look how symmetrical. I'm sorry, but the symmetry of the car is so beautiful that I just want to... Okay, I need to chill. But you can also see a difference with this Daniel Suarez from last year of how that car looks compared to this one. So really cool looking difference right there. And I just noticed that the back window, it's not as wide as this one, but it's longer than the other one. So that's actually another attention to detail to point out. Window net's basically the same. I wonder if you can like see inside to see like I mean, there's a steering wheel. I don't see that might be the digital dash. I don't see like the rear view mirror, but hey, whatever. But still really cool looking piece right there. Of course, got the rear diffuser, the best thing in-house, the giant ass spoiler as well. I'm just quoting off Dale Jr., but really cool looking right there compared to this one. Oh man, I'm just finally glad to get a hold of the next gen cars. Heck, the cars that I ordered are next gen cars. I ordered 5 of them. I ordered 1 Ford, 1 Toyota, and 3 other Chevrolets, so hopefully they'll get here pretty soon, later this month most likely. But that's going to conclude this year's birthday gifts. Let me know what you guys think. But that will do it for this year's edition of Birthday Gifts. So guys, let me know what you guys think. Which of these cars is your favorite between the next gen, the old little 164s, and the big 124 scales? Let me know down in the comment section below. While you're at it, if you guys want to check out my Instagram or my gaming channel, links to both of those will be in the description below. I just uploaded a video on my gaming channel yesterday, another F1 video at Barcelona, so if you want to check that out, link to my main gaming channel will be in the description. We're really close to 100 subs, so go over there, check out the viewership and the subs. We're really moving on, and you guys could add to it. Also, subscribe to this channel. 8 away from 200. It would be a big milestone for me. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching anyway and subscribing. Let's see if we can keep that going up. But that's gonna do it for this week's edition. I've been putting off this one video for a couple weeks now, so I'm gonna make sure I have it up next week if we have no other interruptions. So that should be good. So anyway, I will see you guys then. But wait, but if my other next gen cars come out next week, oh man, it'll be a 3-week long awaited video. But so far it's 2 weeks, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Happy birthday to me, even though my birthday was a couple days ago. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys on Sunday for the Michigan review. This is NASCAR Mobile 48. Peace out.